So I'm currently working on putting together a list of books that I want to read in June, and I'm stuck between a few books. So I wanted to just see if anyone has any recommendations for me. So first I wanted to read a book written by a Nigerian author. I'm stuck between two. So first is Tremor by Teju Cole. I have read Every Day is for the Thief by Teju Cole last year, and I really liked it. I really enjoy his writing style. It's very mesmerizing, and I would also say kind of like enchanting, like you get like swept up into the story. This, I'm just not sure if it's actually about a Nigerian person or not. The cover describes it as talking about a West African man who is living in America. So I'm just not sure it's going to give me that Nigerian history that I'm looking for. The second one I'm deciding to read is An Orchestra of Minorities by Chigozie Obioma. This, I understand, is like a retelling of the Odyssey written by a Nigerian author. The reason I'm hesitant about this is someone on TikTok said that they started reading this and they are really struggling with the main character. And honestly, I'm not surprised. I have read The Fisherman, which is another book by Obioma, and I liked it, but it was very strange. So I think it's going to be like a challenging read and something that is probably considered to be a classic, but I don't know if I'm really going to like it or enjoy it. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about this one. I also have other books that I'm trying to decide between. So I want to get back into reading philosophy. I have talked previously on my YouTube channel about The Republic by Plato. I've read bits and pieces of this for like 2 years now, and I've really liked it, but I've just never sat down and read the whole thing from beginning to end. So I'm thinking of reading this in June. But then there is The Confessions by Augustine, who was a Christian monk, and he converted into Christianity much later in life. I'm very interested in like spirituality and different religions. I know the most about Christianity because I grew up going to church, but I also am very interested in Islam and Buddhism. And this book essentially is like his story of his life, like an autobiography, but also includes lots of passages from the Bible. So I just feel like it's a really interesting way to learn more about Christianity. So I'm stuck between those two. I think they're very different, so that's why I'm struggling a little bit. I have two long classics that I'm deciding between. I don't know why I love doing this to myself, but I do want to read a long classic this month. So last year, I started to read War and Peace. I started to read it last March. I was going on a cruise for my mom's birthday, and I figured I would take this with me. I got like 200 pages into it. It's very slow. Like the war scenes are so painful to get through, but people say that this is like one of the best books of all time, so I feel like I should give it a go. It also does have some really good passages in it, and I do quite like Tolstoy. The other one I'm thinking of is The Idiot by Dostoevsky. If I'm being honest, I like Tolstoy a little bit more than Dostoevsky, but this one sounds really interesting. Like if I don't read it this month, I think I want to read it next month. The last Dostoevsky book I read was The Brothers Karamazov, which I read in 2023, but I also do want to read Demons or The Possessed, depends on the translation that you have. So anyway, if anyone has read either War or Peace or The Idiot, please give me your recommendations because I'm stuck.